Maintenance man here with another stupid Mr. Dog Poop project. Today, he's bitching about these ladders. We buy them, a couple $100 a piece, we use them for one project, and then we're always moving them around. As you can see, they've been out in the sun now, they're starting to break down, the fiberglass is breaking down. I need to put these away once and for all, so today, I got some hooks from Amazon, and I'm gonna show you how I deal with this project. So I got these hooks on Amazon. It was $22 for 6 of them. Came with mounting hardware, but we're not gonna mount them on the building. I found 2 long boards, cut them to size, and these were from a pallet. I don't even use good stuff for Mr. Dog Poop's projects. I'm gonna come 2 feet from the end of this and put an anchor in the top and the bottom. I know that's should be solid concrete up there and solid concrete on the bottom. So those anchors will be good. We're gonna put one there, and then I'm gonna stick the hooks on it and line the ladders up. So this should be a quick, easy project. Here, 36 inches on the ground here. Thing. I'm gonna put 1 anchor in the top, 1 anchor in the bottom. And then I'm gonna come 36 inches from the doorway. And this way, I don't have to drill holes all in the building. Plus, if I'm moving ladders around, it'll give me something to, it'll give me a way to drill into it without destroying the building. 36 inches here. We're gonna come 3 feet from there, 3 feet from the other side. And I know this is solid concrete. This is the floor of the building. And I know the header is poured solid, or at least it's supposed to be. So that should be solid concrete. I'm gonna use sleeve anchors, and these are something from another project. I do like the sleeve anchors. I've showed them in other videos. The sleeve anchor has a sleeve over it, and when you pull this piece up, it spreads out and fills in the gap. So we're gonna go ahead and put 2 of these in each board, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. I'm just gonna go 3 inches from the top, drill a hole. They don't have to match up to anything. They don't need to be perfect. And it's not my building, it's Mr. Dog Poop, so if I screw it up, it's not my problem. Next thing is to drill holes into the concrete. So I've got a hammer drill with the bit, which is the right size, hopefully for the sleeve anchors. Whatever size anchors you're using, just make sure you use the right size bit. Go ahead and take one of these. I have a spot on the ground, get it pretty well lined up, and go ahead and that gives me a spot to drill. Turn it on hammer drill mode. Apparently, that's a concrete block. It's not solid. I'm gonna put this in here, kind of knock it through. You can see that's coming through, and I'll line that up with a hole, push it in, and when I tighten this up, it'll be tight up against the building. I'm gonna make this halfway straight. Way too many ladders around here. And that is definitely solid up there. Line up right there. So I'm gonna tighten this up. And that's tight up against the wall. And that's gonna give us a beam to attach our anchors to. Tighten up the bottom. And I guess I should clarify, in Florida, these are concrete buildings. If this was a wooden building, we could put it right into the wooden beams. So we're coming over now with our other piece. Same thing, new spot. All right, so I'm going to use some 1/4 inch lag screws and washers. And for the first one here, I think we can just go right to the top. Look at that. I'm going to go right up to the top of the board. The thing comes with little things you can put in plasterboard. I wouldn't hang these on plasterboard. I would hang them on something solid. Make sure you put them on a beam in your garage. And if you want to see how to locate a beam, check out any of my other videos. That makes life so much easier. Little magnetic bit with a 11/16 head. Fits right in there. Drop it in. You can use portable drill or you could use an electric drill. Boom, we got 2 hooks. So we want to be work. Nice. Time for a beer break. Whew. So these are step ladders and they're tapered. So they're smaller on that end than they are on this end. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the first ladder in, which I think is gonna be the big one. And I'm gonna put this one in kind of at a taper. So this is, the top is gonna be level. So I'm gonna come down from there and keep this level, and then I'm gonna stagger them and have the other one taking up in the opposite direction. You'll see what I mean when I get there. But for now, we put the first 2 hooks level. We get our next 2 hooks. I'm just gonna hold this up where I think it'll work. Screw in. About 65 1/4. Put a mark there at 65 1/4. And okay. Now, if I put this ladder up, then I want to take the other ladder and I'm going to swing it around the other way so that it goes this way. We'll get it up off the ground. It doesn't have to be too far off the ground. In this case, there's a scientific way to do this, but I'm not doing it. I'm just eyeing it up. Put that there, and then ideally we'll have the same distance here as we do there so that it works. It looks good. We have about 8 inches. I'm going to measure 8 inches, which is where I want the top of my ladder. I'm going to lift this up, and then my ladder is going to be right about there. And now that bottom should be almost level. So it kind of makes it look right. Now I can go back and actually put in the last screws. And there you have it. The ladders are now out of the sun. This is good for a garage wall or a shed or however you want to put them in. The Amazon hooks are 22 bucks. You can put 3 ladders. This is a 20-foot extension ladder. This is a 12-foot step ladder, and this is a 10-foot step ladder. We have an 8-foot inside and then 2 6-foots, 6 feet. But at least that takes care of 3 of the ladders. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a little hot. It only took 1 beer, a little bit of work, a sweaty video guy, and I can pull my forklift back in, and my ladders are out of the way. Out of the sun, out of the way. Now I just gotta figure out what to do with all the other shit. I could have done this project in 15 minutes. It takes 3 hours to do it on a fucking video.
Okay, then do it.
God, fuck.
Need me here.
Jesus, I don't need you here. I need you to make the fucking video. That's your job. That's the only reason you get paid.
You don't even pay me.